All right, fellas. So let's go ahead and check out Pan. Now, funny thing happened while summoning for Pan. I've pulled her 4 times, just randomly. I keep trying to pull a copy of Trunks and Giru, and I've literally not pulled 1 copy of them, but I've pulled 4 copies of Pan in the meanwhile. So she should be pretty damn good. This is going to be an interesting little video. So we're going to run Pan, and we're going to go ahead and run Ginyu. Now, these are essentially over here on Global anyway. These are the best TURs in the game. And we're going to go ahead and see how they interact on the same team. Now, my guess is not very well. Let's just be real, right? It's not as though they're going to link up incredibly well. And then, of course, we're going to also get a good look at the GT Trio. At least I'm hoping we get a good look at the GT Trio. All right, so we've got a good opening rotation here with Ginyu and then Birder and Jace. So let's go ahead and do this support memory. Now, Ginyu specifically is going to be looking like an absolute, just utter monster, right? So he's not going to be on the 200% leader skill, but with that support memory active, he's going to be looking a whole hell of a lot better. So remember, Pan providing 170 to Dragon Ball Seekers, right? And then the additional 30% to GT Heroes. So Ginyu looking pretty good here right off the rip. Hopefully Ginyu doesn't just straight up end it, so I would like Pan to stack up a little bit, even just the friend Pan. I think is the friend Pan 55%? I think. I didn't look. Yeah, 55% Pan. It's tough to find anything beyond 55% for the most part. Hey, guess what? That's why we need to update the friend system. It's just that simple, right? It's just very, very simple. 6.55 from Ginyu. Now, this Ginyu, is, again, like I mentioned, is going to be looking very beefy. If he would have triple supered here, I think he would have just ended Frieza's career, for sure. So hopefully Birder and Jace, 2.5 from them. Hopefully they don't end it. If they can remember, they can triple super as well. They'll build up upon dodging and attacking. They're going to be looking pretty good. Please dodge. I guess if we take a little damage, it's not the end of the world, because then we can get Ginyu's transformation at some point. I think what I'd like to do is stack with Ginyu as long as humanly possible. And then when we get to Final Form Frieza, I think Final Form Frieza, I think we'll go ahead and transform right before we get to Full Power Frieza. So this is actually a really good opening rotation for this Pan. And then we'll have Raccoon and Goldo on the next rotation with Ginyu. And we'll actually, our rotations, we got kind of lucky, I would dare say. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, Pan's going to be looking pretty good here. She's going to be greatly stacking. I'm going to leave her on rotation with the GT Trio. And then, of course, the GT Trio and Giru, they're going to have type advantage against Full Power Frieza, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We'll go ahead and do this, and I guess, well, I don't really need the healing. We'll go ahead and stall the Dokkan attack as long as we can. This is kind of a long fight, right, against Frieza. So, Pan... My guess is Pan is going to be doing a lot of damage, right, against this Frieza. Pan, can you give me one more super? I'd like you to build up I'd like you to stack. No, she didn't. She does have full additional. She's got beyond full additional, right? I have some skill orbs in her as well, some pretty good skill orbs. I think she has 25 additional is what she ends up having. All right, so the GT Trio are going to polish off first form Frieza right there. Let's go ahead and move on to second form here. Now, I'm not really worried about this second form Frieza much. He can do that AoE, which can be annoying. So the GT Trio are certainly a little bit vulnerable. Maybe I'll end up sticking them in slot 1 if I have to, just to make sure that they super attack. Because I don't know that they would die. When you're only rocking 150k, like before super attacking and shit like that, that can get a little dicey, right? Remember the GT Trio right now, so they're getting crit chance and they're getting additional attack and defense. Yeah, I'm not sweating this, because Birder and Jace are going to dodge. Oh, they didn't dodge. Okay, okay, well, great. So now we might be in trouble for the next turn, right? For sure, so. But remember, they're getting attack and defense, and then they're starting with Ki, just for having a bunch of Dragon Ball Seekers on the team, right? So it's 7%. We'll go ahead and double check here, but I believe it's 7%, and then that's good for the whole entire team. So additionally, an additional 49% attack and defense, and then 7 Ki, right? That's pretty good per Dragon Ball Seekers. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Not per Dragon Ball Seekers, but you guys get it, right? So let's go ahead and fact check that. I just want to be sure here. So yeah, Yeah, additional 3 key, high chance performing a critical hit when all allies are Dragon Ball Seekers or GT Heroes. So there you go. So they're going to have a 50% chance to crit throughout the duration of this video. Now, I know what I just said, but I want to make sure everyone's got links, too. I mean, that is certainly something you want to try to do here. Hopefully Pan can just, you know, I'm really hoping she can just triple super attack and just end it. I mean, like, please. Let's just go ahead and do it. And then we don't have anything to worry about. So 4.6, she can do this 3 times. If she gets some additional supers, her attack stat just jumps up so much. We're getting pretty unlucky. There we go. 6 million. So she will have, I think she's officially fully built up. She needs 5 attacks to be fully built up. We're looking good so far. We are looking good so far. You know, let's not jinx anything, but we're looking good so far. So this Frieza, this second form Frieza, he is a bit annoying, right? For sure, he is. Now that everyone's super attacked, I don't think that Frieza can really do much to us. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Keep going. Pan, give me one more. She probably can. Yeah, she can. I think he gave her a skill orb, so. Alright, Ginyu can train. You know, this is. Ain't that about a bitch? Isn't that funny? Because Giru would get us killed. I think for sure he would get us killed. I'm gonna risk it. I feel like I have to risk it here. I can't use an item on second form Frieza. As annoying as he is, I'm gonna need those items for later down the line. It is what it is, right? I think we're gonna be okay. I think, you know, knock on wood here, but I think we'll be all right. Rakumen Goldo. Ricoldo, if you will. Okay, we're good. Ginyu's going to get an extra defensive stack here, and we're good. Alright, so we'll go ahead and move on to third form Frieza. Now, this could get a little scary for Pan, right? Now, remember, Pan is going to have type disadvantage, but this is the only phase where she has type disadvantage. So just something to bear in mind here. I could get the active skill with her. I feel like I want to save it just a little bit longer. 397, huh? And she'd have 50% damage reduction before she supers. Boy, oh boy. It's a tough call, right? So we've got, after this we'll have final form Frieza, and then we will have full power Frieza. I don't really want to use the item right now. I just don't. But then we're going to have Pan on the next rotation. Maybe I should. I think I'm going to. Against better judgment, I'm going to. This could end up proving to be foolish, but I guess we'll find out, right? I mean, there's only one way to find out. So let's go ahead and clear out these yellow orbs, and then we can clear out some orbs for the next rotation. 7.5, that's no support, right? So she's looking crazy, right? This is turn 6, 8 milli. She stacks up so fast. We're going to be looking at like 10 million attack stats by the time we get to the end, right? Yeah. Oh my god, we get... Are you serious, dude? We got the 3 dodge on the super, so the item was basically pointless. I mean, pretty much. That's very annoying. I mean, there's no way you could have predicted that. A 3% chance of that happening. I don't think she has any more than 3 dodge. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Well... Dude, this is just red zone. Like, this is red zone. This is the epitome of red zone, right? The one thing about this is we actually got good rotations, good opening rotations, which hardly ever happens in red zone runs. So we actually have a chance here, right? Because this team is so wonky. Dragon Ball Seekers, it needs some better support units. We've got Giru, and that's it. Like, that's it. There's not really any other Dragon Ball Seekers support units that are any good. What we need is some extreme class help for Dragon Ball Seekers. I'm trying... I want Pan to be able to super for sure. Yeah, well, she is. Okay, that's good. Alright. So let's see what Rakumen Goldo and then Ginyu can do. No sense in, like, trying to do anything fancy here, man. We're kind of just doing our thing. Pan's just going to continue to stack up ridiculously fast. That greatly stacking on her Dokkan Festival exclusive stats. And then the way she builds up from her passive, dude, it really can happen very quickly. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked by, you know, turn 10 or whatever. She's going to be shelling out like a 10 million attack stat, right? And we get her that active skill as well. She's just, dude, I mean, she is crazy. She's crazy. I'm going to save that active skill for full power Frieza. I think I have to. Do we still have the item active? I don't know if we do. Because if we get supered and we didn't have the item active, we might die. What are we looking like here? Okay. Alright, we're going to get the unit super. Alright, so a couple of things here. It wouldn't be the worst idea to do the active skill. It really wouldn't. 400k? That's pretty strong, man. 50% damage reduction. I don't think we'd die. Unless... I think Pan's going to be able to do some... She's going to put in some work right here. I got a good feeling. She's gonna give me like a triple super. She's gonna get some crits. We might even get supered right here off the bat. Maybe. No, we didn't. Okay. I think we'd survive. Dude, I mean, she is just... Let me know what you think of Pan in the comments below, right? Give me one more. Okay. Yeah, we're almost at a 10 million attack stat. Now, we did have a bit of support on rotation there. Oh, one more? Oh my god. Alright, well, Pan, you know, this is what she does, right? She is kind of stealing the show right now, for sure. That 200% leader skill's no joke, for sure. Just and as I've mentioned like 100 times already, just the way she stacks and everything else she does, she just can do some work. I'm okay with Raccoon and Goldo getting the super or the Dokkan attack right here. It's not going to be the most ideal thing in the world. I'd like a crit from them at least, but if we don't, we don't. I guess I'd prefer just I want to rock them in slot 1. So do. Wow, that was devilishly slow. Okay, just slow enough to mess up. So what are we rocking here? About a 4.3 million attack stat. If we get a crit, I'm okay with it. You know, for sure. I'd like them to get a crit. Can you get a crit? They don't have very much crit, in all fairness. They probably got the very bare minimum that they can have. I mean, they still did some decent damage there. They're guarding. They're fine. 6.55 from Ginyu. We're not going to see too much of a change from him until we get to Ginyu Goku, right? So that's really what I would like to do here. Him just being super effective against all types and just like the stacking and the defense, man. Ginyu is just buck wild, man. We all know at this point, right? But I think a lot of people now, they're going to probably have him rainbowed or at least with like multiple dupes if they summoned on Pan's banner. They're going to know, dude, just how crazy ridiculous he is. I mean, dude, look at Berter and Jice just putting in work, too. I could get the active skill with this Pan. Might not be, again, just to kind of... You don't want this Frieza to get too many super attacks, right? Because this Frieza stacks attack, right? And it makes the full power Frieza hit a lot harder. So let's go ahead and get this active skill from the friend Pan. And there you have it, man. Just capable. I mean, even at 55%, just the things she's capable of, dude, are just crazy, right? Again, I've said this in other videos. Like I could definitely see how it, you know, Pan could be a really frustrating unit in this kind of thing. Maybe I just have good luck with Pan. And then there we go, man. I mean, she's 360 with type advantage. Again, that's the 55% one. I don't even know if she's fully built up yet. I mean, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and find out. I mean, let's go. Let's go. I think Pan's going to probably polish off this Frieza. Yeah, she's going to triple super again for me. And she's just... When she starts getting to this level, man, not much can really stand in her way. Yeah, I mean, there you go. That's unsupported, right? I mean, there it is. There's Pan. We didn't take enough damage here to get to Goku Ginyu. I'm a little concerned here. I feel like it would be a good idea for me to pop an item. This full power Frieza, dude, he does not play. He really, really does not. 741,000 sounds like a lot of defense. It really does. Guess what? Ain't enough. Not with type disadvantage, it ain't. So we'll go ahead and do this. Now, no Dokkan attacks or anything on deck. we haven't taken enough damage. Again, I want to take damage, but I also want to get the W here, right? So it just is what it is. All right, we're getting supered right off the rip. Oh, we dodged it too. Isn't that funny? Raccoon and Goldo, they don't have 3 dodge. They have a little bit more than 3 dodge. I want to say they have like maybe like 8 dodge or something like that. Like they've got some skill orbs and such. I think I gave them mostly dodge. Let's go ahead and check after this turn. I want to go ahead and see what I gave them. Maybe I gave them a lot of additional because they lower attack. I could definitely see myself doing that. So Ginyu, triple attack there. We'll take it. Remember Giru, man. I mentioned this a little earlier. He's basically the only Dragon Ball Seeker support that we have. We need a little bit more than him, right? I mean, he's solid, right? He's got the chance to dodge and stuff, which he did not activate there, but luckily he had type advantage. I just feel like we simply need a bit more, right? We really, really do. Now, this is going to be an absolute nuclear bomb. All right, let's go ahead and drop this active skill. We got the audio once. We'll go ahead and check out the visual here, but dude, this is going to be, I mean, if we get the crit here, I mean, knocking on wood, we get the crit here. This is going to do a lot of damage. So let's go ahead and see. 59% chance to crit, and then all of her ensuing attacks also have that 59% chance to crit. Absolutely love this Pan unit, man. Oh, 21 million, huh? This is not bad. That's pretty good. Whatever. It's pretty good. No item. Did I pop an item? I might have popped the item already. I don't remember. I think this is GG's. She's got 500k defense. We're good. I feel like we're good. I'm feeling good here. The only possible scenario in which we would die, I'll go ahead. I would just probably end the video anyway. The only possible scenario that we die is if Frieza, those 3 little attacks after Pan attacks. That's it. But I think Pan, you know, oh boy. I mean, here it is. The moment of truth, right? Oh no, we're good. Pan's going to polish it off with a nice 11 million attack set. Pan does it all, dude. I mean, we were running Ginyu on this team. Pan really stole the show here, for sure. I mean, keeping in mind, this is her team, right? She had a good Link buddy in the GT trio. They certainly put in a little bit of work. We didn't get a true showcase of them because Pan just does all the damage, right? She holds down slot 1. She does the damage. You stick the GT trio in slot 2 there, and you just kind of let them, you know, do their thing. And hopefully you're running either a lot of GT heroes or Dragon Ball Seekers on your team, right? So, but guys, that was the video. Running Pan and Ginyu together ended up working out okay, although I might not recommend it, right? This was really just for the video. But slap a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Consider subscribing if you happen to be new. I love all of you guys. Thank you for your support. It means the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Later.